So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna get into the fifth installment of the Insurrection Act. Yes, that's right. It is the law that gives the president the power to wage war on more or less anybody, including the United States citizens. And we are cataloging all 30 times that this occurred. We are up to number 5. So if you missed all the earlier ones, head on back. You can find them on YouTube. They all there. Ain't nobody missed out. In this instance, basically, it is another instance where the state said to the federal government, fuck your law. We ain't following it. In 1828 and 1832, the U.S. started passing these tariffs that were meant to protect the northern businesses. But the South getting pretty butthurt about this. They was getting a little butthurt about a lot of things back then at this point in time. They was ready for war, man. Don't tread on me, was they was saying. We gotta fight for our right to own slaves. November of 1832, South Carolina actually passes the Ordinance of Nullification, which declares that all the tariffs that the federal government has been putting up there, they're all null and void. Okay? So, oh shit. South Carolina's fuck you, federal government. Probably was not a great time, though, to do that, because the White House was currently occupied by Captain Genocide himself, Andrew Jackson. Now, I mean, these weren't indigenous people that he was dealing with, so he was going to give it a little bit softer of a touch when dealing with South Carolinians. But no, he's like, bitches, you gonna pay these tariffs, alright? Or I'm sending in the army. And South Carolina was all like, bitch, we ain't paying these motherfucking tariffs. And fucking Andrew Jackson, he was like, alright, bitch, I'm sending in the motherfucking army. So Andrew Jackson sends in the motherfucking army, and they are on their motherfucking way to South Carolina. Alright? Motherfucking, they are at the ports of Charleston Harbor. They are ready to fucking go in there. Straight up occupy this shit. Well, that's when basically the South Carolina government decides, we ain't quite ready for this smoke yet. Alright? So they do end up repealing the nullification, and they begin paying the tariffs. Jackson has avoided a huge civil war for now, and basically not a single shot was fired. Well, number one, an argument can be made that Jackson did something better than Lincoln here. But if you're not familiar there, Andrew Jackson on the other story is famous for the Trail of Tears, and is probably murdered most of the natives around out west. Of course, this is crazy because Jackson himself was a Southerner and a states' rights Democrat, and pretty much the kind of guy who probably should have been supporting them. But this was back when alright, our federal government officials had integrity. We wouldn't have been on the federal level. We didn't elect people just to destroy the federal government back then. But in fairness, this was also back when a time when most of the time the federal government was more limiting in its power. But this once again reinforced the precedent. These states cannot just say fuck the law. That'll do it for today's installment of the Insurrection Act.